Do you ever feel like life is moving too fast? Like you're constantly juggling too many things, chasing goals that don't even feel like yours? Maybe it's time to simplify. Living a simple life isn't always about having less. It's about making room for what truly matters. And it all starts with the right mindset. And I'm here to share 7 powerful mindsets that have helped me maintain my simple living. Welcome to my channel. I'm Maria, and if you're feeling overwhelmed and tired and would like tips about simple and healthy living, then spend some time with me. Living a simple life with less clutter, busyness, mental murkiness, and burdens starts with our mindset. Many times we need to change old mindsets before we can change our habits and behaviors. Wrong information, negative thinking, and outdated perspectives can keep us stuck in a pattern in life where we're not happy with where we are at, but we don't know how to change. A lot of times I find that my mindset and thought process is what is hindering me from simplifying or maintaining my simple lifestyle. And I think I struggle with the mental clutter that keeps me from a well-maintained, simple life rather than the actual clutter in my environment. In times where I struggle, it's important to check my thoughts and then adopt one of the following mindsets to help me declutter and maintain simplicity. One mindset to have is to tell yourself that your identity is not what you own. We've been taught that more equals better. More money, more stuff, more achievements. But the truth is, having more can lead to more stress and less freedom. With advertisers marketing their products everywhere and social media influencers promoting different brands, it's so easy to feel that we need certain items or brands to become who we want to be. Somehow we have become conditioned to think that our self-worth is based on what we own. And advertisers know this as they position influencers to wear their clothes or use their perfume or drink their beverage. Of course, we want quality items and items that will help us. But when we let what we own define us, then who are we really? If you strip away all that you own, how would you describe yourself? Things are meant to be tools to be used to help us in our life journey, not to define and shape our identity. Changing my mindset from forming my identity on things I own was how I was able to get rid of stuff after its use was over and not accumulate more. Related to the first mindset, the next one is where I have to remind myself to practice gratitude over comparison. Comparison is the enemy of simplicity. When you measure your life against someone else's, you'll always feel like you're lacking, which will result in disappointment because there will always be people who have more than us or have achieved more than us or look better or can sing better or run faster or whatever. When we compare ourselves with others based on what they own or are, the type of clothes they wear, the car they drive, furniture they have in their homes, types of cookware, skincare, and even the brand of coffee they drink, we feel bad when we can't have what they have or lead the lifestyle they live. So instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you do have. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already enough. And when you feel like you have enough and adopt a mindset of contentment, you stop craving more. A third mindset is that it's okay to pause before making a choice. Sellers and marketers don't like this because they want you to make a decision now based on your emotions. That's why you see offers to buy now and save 25%. But often if we are unsure and wait, we save 100% because when you wait and think about whether you really need or want the item, you realize that you don't. So while there's pressure to buy now, if you adopt the mindset to pause and wait to make a decision and resist all the offers that are being shoved at you in the long run, your life will be simpler without all the extra stuff. This next mindset is what has been helping me lately. I know that we sometimes want to help others and we find ourselves doing more than we're capable of. So the mindset to help me simplify my daily responsibilities is to tell myself that it's okay to know our limits and set boundaries. Right now, my mom lives with me and my husband, and we are her caregivers. However, there are certain things that I either don't want to do or am not able to do. So I have to set boundaries in order to take care of myself and not get overwhelmed. It's already overwhelming to be a caregiver for an elderly parent who needs a lot of care. But recently her needs increased, and I told my husband that if it went beyond a certain level, that we would need to hire help so I don't hurt myself further. So it's okay to set boundaries according to our time constraints, our physical abilities, or other limitations. And it's okay to let those around us know. Another mindset that has saved me from overworking is that it's okay if something is unfinished. I am the type who just wants to get things done, and I will stay up late to finish things such as work-related tasks or even fun stuff such as a puzzle or a project. So instead of setting the goal to finish the task in one sitting, I tell myself I will work on the task for 1 hour, or no work after 6 p.m., or I set a goal of grading 20 out of 50 papers. I used to force myself to finish grading all 50 activities in one day until I felt too exhausted. By giving myself smaller goals, I would get a break. Speaking of giving yourself a break, it's okay to need help. I don't have trouble with this mindset lately, but I do remember in my younger years that I wanted to feel capable and that I could do it all. So I felt it was a sign of weakness to ask for help, but it's not. You can make yourself weak by trying to do it all yourself. We're not made to work things out by ourselves. We are social beings, and we're people with different strengths and talents who would be happy to help each other. And I don't know about you, but I like it when people ask me for help. It's nice to be needed, and it's good to recognize the strengths of others and ask for help. A mindset that took me a while to feel comfortable with is to let go of perfectionism. Perfectionism complicates life. It makes you overthink, overwork, and feel like nothing is ever enough. Embrace the imperfect. Let the dishes sit in the sink. Accept that some days will be messy. Simplicity isn't about getting it all right. It's about letting go of the need to control everything. For a long time, I strived to do things perfectly, and it's not bad to have high standards because we should. However, this mindset to be perfect can be a hindrance to a simple lifestyle. This behavior was instilled as a young child, where I was expected to not just get A's, but to score 100% on everything. So anything less than 100%, I thought I was a failure. I was not taught to learn from failure, but to fear failure, and that there was something wrong with me if I did not get perfect scores. So I got in an unhealthy cycle of either being too prideful with perfect test scores one day and to feeling like a failure with less than perfect grades the next day. My school performance and scores became my identity, and that was not good. As a parent, but more so as a teacher and professor, I would tell my kids and students to learn from their mistakes and not let a less than perfect score ruin their day. When I give a grade, I tell students to treat it as a guide for future progress rather than a judgment on their performance, and certainly not their character. So it is the same with life. Failure is a part of life. If we were born perfect, why would we need to learn and grow? As long as you are making progress, you are moving forward. And the final mindset that I want to share is to look for the easy way out. Let me explain. I feel that I have simplified many parts of my life by decluttering items, finding space in my house, finding space in my schedule, saying no to things that I just don't want to do, and focusing on the important things in my life. However, sometimes I feel that amid the simplified version of my life, there's areas where there's self-made complication. What feels burdensome? That might be an area that has been unnecessarily complicated. For example, maybe there's a routine in your daily life where things are done out of habit rather than necessity. One area that I have complicated is my skincare routine. Starting in college, I had input from well-intentioned friends who would tell me about different skincare products that were needed. Then this routine somehow got more complicated the older I got. Cleansers, toners, softeners, 3 different types of serums, treatment for hyperpigmentation, moisturizers, sunscreen, night creams, day creams, eye serum, eye cream, neck firming cream, lip mask. You get the picture. I mean, there's probably steps I forgot. I mean, did I need all these steps and products? Nope. Maintaining all these steps was not only not necessary, but not sustainable, not to mention very expensive. I'm still recovering from this since I am so susceptible to anything that is labeled anti-aging. So now I have 4 steps twice a day: cleanse, serum, eye cream, and then moisturize. What area in your life might be more complicated than you want? What other mindsets or ideas do you have to simplify or maintain simple living? Share these in the comments below. Let's help each other simplify our lives. So remember to subscribe for future content about simple living for a healthy life. Until then, stay healthy and live simply. If you would like to learn about more ways to simplify your life, watch this video next. See you over there.